Hello everyone, this is Kyle and Jonathan from Mill Street Gardens, and today we're in Huckleberry Swamp in Lyons, New York. We're here specifically to see the button bushes blooming, but we're also going to see what other sorts of fun plants we can find today. We're not 100%, but we're pretty sure that this plant right here is a swamp rose. And since we're in the swamp, we're finding lots of swampy loving plants like this red osier dogwood that's growing everywhere. So it's got these flower clusters, and then the reddish bark, and then these berries that are forming on it. Lots of sensitive ferns trying to jump out onto the trail over here. Here's some more of another fun native plant, poison ivy. The leaves of 3, leave it be. But if it's got leaves of 5, you can touch it and give it a high five, because it's Virginia creeper and not poison ivy. Alright, so right here we found a northern spice bush. So this is growing in like deep shade basically, but you can grow this in your yard and it's a pretty ornamental. And the leaves are a little bit less green and more chartreusey in that setting. But they can grow pretty large. Like that looks like it's, I don't know, 12 feet tall right there. And they're dioecious, so that means there's 2 different sexes instead of being on one plant. So this is a female plant because it's got the fruit growing on it. So I'll have the red fruit in the fall. And this one must not be female because it doesn't have any fruit on it. These tend to grow, I've noticed when I see them in the wild, in like big colonies because they probably seed readily. Alright, so this is what we came here for, and it's just starting to bloom. This is the button bush flower, or the Cephalanthus occidentalis, and this ball of this flower is actually a ball of a ton of different flowers. So each one of those little things right there is a flower, and then when it's done blooming, it's gonna turn into like a red ball of seeds. So this is a really cool plant. It's a good plant for pollinators, and it's a good plant for wet areas. So you can grow it in your yard. There's the native species, but there's also cultivated varieties that you can grow that are shorter. And as you can see, it's literally growing in water. So if you have any wet areas of your yard, this could be a good option for you. And as you can see, it's just starting to get loaded with these flowers. So pretty soon, this whole area is going to be floating with these cool white flowers. There's a bunch of them up here. There's also some blueberries. Whole stand of them back here. See all those flowers? So you can't see it yet because they're just starting to bloom, but every single one of these bushes, well, not every single one, but most of them around here are the button bushes. So if you're local, come to Huckleberry Swamp about like a week from now, and about halfway through the trail, you'll experience all these awesome plants blooming at the same time. This fungus is kind of cool. It looks a lot bigger in real life compared to what it looks like on the camera. Good find, Jonathan. OMG. Johnathan just pointed out the Asclepias incarnata over here. It's so far away. We're going to try to find a closer one. Let's also just appreciate how beautiful this is right here. Well, obviously buttonbush is quite adaptable because it's growing everywhere. In the sun, in the shade. And we found some more swamp milkweed. I always get really excited when I see swamp milkweed. It's so pretty. It's just kind of growing in between everything else. Oh, here's one up here. It's really close. One has got butterflies on it. Oh no, it was just a shadow. Oops. Isn't that a pretty flower? They smell really nice too. We have some New York State, or just United States native ferns. Right here is a big fern called the royal fern, which I do recognize that one. That one, in its natural habitat, gets quite large. And then there's just a menagerie of some more sensitive ferns, and I believe cinnamon ferns down here.
And now we just found a witch hazel, or Hemamelis virginiana. And we could tell it was a witch hazel mostly by its leaf, and then these seed pods, which were flowers in the early spring.
Yeah, they're little spidery looking flowers. They look like little spiders. And it's a cool form too. It has like that face shape.
And there's actually quite a lot.
Oh yeah, they're like everywhere out here. That's cool.
This one was nice and noticeable because it was over top of the path.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just growing under all these cool trees. Johnathan just found this and he wanted me to show everyone. So this is one of our native milkweeds, the Asclepias syriaca, or the common milkweed. Yep. And then when I tell people down at the garden center that they are in the same family as the Hoya plant, they look at me like I'm crazy. But if you look at the bloom, it literally is the same bloom. It's the same thing. So there's that.
And they also have sappy stems.
All right, so we're at the end of the trail now, so I hope everyone enjoyed coming along with us today as we walk down the trail at Huckleberry Swamp. It's a great place to see lots of native plants, and if there's certain ones that you're looking for, it's fun to learn what it is, and then you see it like 1,000 times, so then you kind of learn what the plant is. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, make sure you subscribe to our Facebook page and also our YouTube channel.